This is Joey Drew saying thank you for watching The Callers with Bendy content creator and yours truly, Joey Drew. Now, make sure to stay tuned for future episodes with other cast members from Bendy and the Dark Revival. Now, get back to work. Oh, work hard, work happy.
Okay, so here we are with the official voice actor for Joey Drew in Bendy and the Dark Revival, Dave Rivas. How are you, Dave? How are you feel today?
I'm good, Alejandro. Thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so in this interview, I prepared 5 questions related to Bendy and other stuffs besides Bendy. Let's start. Okay, so the first question is, how do you feel about being cast as Joey Drew in Bendy and the Dark Revival, and how do you feel about working in this ambitious and big project?
Oh my gosh, what a great question. First of all, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Even before I really knew who Joey Drew or Bendy was, I was already excited because when I got offered the role, the Meatly, possibly through an email, told me that this is a huge fan base and Joey Drew's famous, and if you take this role, you're gonna be busy and and be recognized. And so I was like, oh my gosh, well, how can I say no to that? so yeah, and it was absolutely true. It happened, and even before the Dark Revival dropped, when I was telling people, I'm going to be in this series, people were already excited just when I mentioned Bendy. And then they would say, who are you playing in Bendy? And I'm like, Joey Drew. And if I got that far, like, you're Joey Drew, oh my gosh. And the game hadn't even dropped yet. So I'm like, oh wow, this is kind of big.
Yeah.
Now, I've said this before, and I will say it time and time again. I've been a voice actor for a very long time, and I've recorded over 100 games, and in each game, could be anywhere from 3 to 6 voices. And I've had fans in some of those games, but nothing even comes close to the response that I've gotten voicing Joey Drew and being a part of Bendy and the Dark Revival, and hopefully some future projects.
That's so cool. Yeah.
And that's all I'm allowed to say about that.
Now let's go with the second question. Let's go with the second question.
Okay, what is it?
Will you like to return as Joey Drew for the future projects?
Absolutely. And I think as a voice actor, and I think Lauren Singer, who I think was your last interview, I think she mentioned it too, that as a voice actor, you can only hope to continue with a successful project or a project that you love. And although I am the current voice of Joey Drew, I don't know if I'll continue to be Joey Drew. That is completely up to the Meatly and how everything works out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can just say that I'm having a great time with the work I've already done as Joey, and I'm happy with that. I hope it continues for a long, long time, because I love the game. I love the fandom, everybody I've met, all the other voice actors in the game that I've become really good friends with. It's a good time, and I just hope it continues. But I do want to continue with the voice work. If that happens, who knows?
Yeah, it will be great. It will be great. Yeah.
That's the business side of things.
Yeah. I understand. Okay, so let's go this time with the third question, the number 3. What are your expectations for the future projects, like the movie or other spin-offs like Silent City, The Gauge, Bendy Harbor, and other projects?
Yeah, I think it's all very exciting. I really, anything I say is strictly my opinion, and I will tell you that I know nothing. and I say that in a playful way just to kind of keep the fandom at bay, as we say. Like maybe some work has already been done, maybe not. I'm not saying there has been, but I don't know. I don't know how things are going to go. I just hope it's all as exciting and as good as it has been. We saw, I think the first game, Bendy and the Ink Machine was fantastic. Then we saw a huge jump in Bendy and the Dark Revival on the animation, the artwork, everything was just a big leap, and it was kind of worth the wait. So I kind of hope that continues for the rest of anything that comes out Bendy wise. I also like how each game and then the spin-off games have their own unique kind of style or unique viewpoint as far as the entire Bendy universe goes. I hope that continues. As for a movie, again, I don't know how it's going to go down. I don't know what's happening, but I will say that I think it's a great opportunity to follow the tradition and original concept of Bendy of bringing animated characters into the real world. Kind of like how we saw at the end of Dark Revival, Bendy seemed to be in the real world. But I think Joey's first intentions were to make living cartoons through the ink machine.
Yeah.
So I think a movie with actual real people and real settings, that would be a great opportunity to have a cartoon or ink character crossover. But then again, I don't know, and those are just my thoughts.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think it would just be fantastic. We've seen animation and live action interact in previous movies and other movies, but that's kind of what Bendy is about. I mean, I think maybe not just a movie, but other, if there were to be like series or a series or something like that, I think you could venture off into Bendy style animation or digital CGI type art or even like a claymation style animation, type of animation. But I think for a movie, ink character and live character crossover would be the way to go.
Yeah, it would be a great idea. Yeah.
Neatly, if you're listening, just keep that in mind.
yeah. I don't think he listened to this, but it will be great. It will be great.
You never know. He pops up in places that it's not expected.
It will be so great to interview him, But it's difficult.
There's been times when other cast members from Bendy and the Dark Revival will get together and do streams, interaction and sign prints and stuff like that, and he's popped up on those a couple times. Hey, what are you doing here? You never know. I've seen him pop up in other streams.
Okay, so let's hope.
From the fandom have been doing like reviews or playthroughs, and I've seen them pop up in those. So you never know.
Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers so he can appear.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go with the fourth question. Would you like Joey Drew to have his own solo game, and why?
Wow. What do you think the answer to that would be? Sure, of course. I would absolutely love that. I don't know what that would entail. I don't know what type of adventures you could have with Joey. But I will say, I would love to sometime see the origins of Joey as well as the studio. A lot of times when we play video games, or even when we see movies, we see our favorite characters in a setting that's like post-apocalyptic. Like there's like what happened here, like in the Bendy series, like in every movie genre there is, like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, even other video games, BioShock, Dead Space. It just goes on and on. You're playing through a dilapidated area that looks like something tragic happened there, and you're trying to find your way out. A lot of times I would like to see the studio in its pristine state, like what it was like going to work, and what artists rests, and the cafeteria, and the music studio. I would like to see all that, like part of the daily operations, maybe like a day in the life at Joey Drew Studios. I think that would be really interesting, and then see how things start going wrong.
Yeah.
Like when Joey brings in the ink machine, and maybe the first few people that go through the machine and become part of the cycle, how that all goes wrong.
Yeah, like a prequel from Bendy and the Ink Machine.
A prequel. I think that might be a proper place for Joey, like a younger Joey. Maybe how he started, drawing, or how he got involved with the studio, how he bought the studio, and how he made partners, and with Henry Stein and everybody when they were all new, and then like where they started disagreeing and things like that. I would love to see something like that. So maybe again, Mr. The Meatly, if you're listening or watching, I'm here in my 200-degree studio, just hanging out. If you ever want to work on something like that, let's do that.
Yeah, it will be so great.
What do you think? Let me ask you a question. What do you think? What would you like to see?
In the franchise, or for the Joey Drew game?
Well, would you like to see a Bendy game? I mean, a Joey game.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like the origins from Joey Drew, like how it was the workshop, like all the people working. Basically, something like Lone Wolf, like how how do you see the world from the perspective of Joey Drew? Like the same way that you see the world from the perspective of Boris and Lone Wolf, you can see it in this time from Joey Drew. And I don't know, maybe putting the game in maybe 2 chapters, and in the end of the final chapter, you can maybe in the ending you can put something like a reference from Bendy and the Ink Machine, like letting know that Joey Drew game, it is a prequel from Bendy and the Ink Machine, and not like just a normal spin-off like The Cage. It's like a prequel.
Yeah, and you could name it Bendy and the Ink Factory. No, it would be something. It would be called like Joey Drew Studios or something like that.
Yeah.
But I would love to see that. So who knows? Maybe if there's enough response for things like that, if you let the powers that be know what you want, you might get it. So keep that in mind. Everybody listening and watching, make your voices heard, and maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll get what you wish for.
Ooh. That was so cool. That was so great.
That was little voice just slipped out.
This is a little extra question. Which are your favorite quotes or lines from Joey Drew in Bendy and the Dark Revival?
Lines, quotes, or lines. I have so many, for so many different reasons. When we were recording the game, I don't know if you agree with this, but this Joey, there's different iterations of Joey. This Joey, what we were striving to do was create a Joey that has a little more heart. And so to get into character for this Joey, memory Joey, or cycle Joey, to get into that voice, a lot of times I would think about Audrey and say, oh Audrey. And it's not really I think he says it in Dark Revival a few times.
Yeah.
But to get into character, I would often say like, oh Audrey. Another, I've gone on record by saying one of my favorite Bendy lines of Joey Drew's, that's not me delivering it, is a line from the first game that the other Joey, David Eddings, originated, and it's the line where he says, "There's nothing wrong with dreaming. Wishing for the impossible is just human nature." That line. And I love that line so much, even though I didn't originally voice it. I love it because that's the speech they gave me when they cast me. They said, "Here's a Joey Drew line, and here's the voice that we would like it to sound like it's the same person, but maybe in a different part of his life." So and it's beautifully delivered by David Eddings, and it has like all the elements that are there for Joey. And I've said this before in interviews and things like that. Joey, I think there's kind of three elements to Joey Drew. One he's a stern businessman. He's kind of hard, and that doesn't sound a whole lot like Joey. But every now and then, when he speaks, he kind of goes up and down like that, kind of goes way up. And then there's a dreamer side of Joey, kind of like a Walt Disney or a Jimmy Stewart, or like like an old someone that's just kind of like looking at sunsets and just saying kind of like, wow. And so when you combine all those three elements, and David Eddings hits those peaks, all those different elements in that speech, I think is beautifully done, and that gave me all the things I needed to create my version of Joey, which was based on that version. And so I love that speech, even though I didn't voice it.
Yeah.
The ones that I did in the game is when you first see Joey, and this is something I do at the fan cons when people walk up to the table and they're kind of like, "It's you," or sometimes I'm with Sean Krisden, the voice of the Ink Demon, or Aaron Lane, the voice of Audrey, and people are they have this look on their face like it's kind of scary to approach us, and then I'll say like, "Well, hello. Do you know me?" And then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's you." So that's kind of fun. And then Joey, near the end of the game, he has again the more heartfelt Joey. Well, first of all, there's other times at cons where people are coming up to the table, and after I do that, I'll say, "Well, what does he say?" He says, "Come on up. There's something I'd like to show you," or something like that. I want to take you around. But near the end of the game, he does this real heartfelt line where he's talking about, like, just because you come from darkness doesn't mean you belong to it. Just remember who you are, Audrey. Those heartfelt lines that kind of show the softer, gentler, caring side of Joey, I really like. Kind of grounds the basis of Joey. And then like his final, well, spoiler, one of the last times you hear Joey say is like just a pencil and a dream isn't enough, you gotta have heart, or something like that. I like that because just a pencil and a dream has been kind of like the Joey moniker for the first couple games.
Yeah.
And in that line, he's taking that original line that everybody knows and loves and kind of turning it into something else, something more. And I really love that. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I sign prints, Joey prints at fan cons or through Streamly and stuff like that. A lot of people request that I sign. I believe there's something special in all of us, especially you, Audrey. That and the ones that I already did. Those are the ones that get requested the most. What's the other one that comes before Pencil in a Dream? Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with dreaming. Dreaming is just human nature. Wishing for the impossible is just human nature. That's how I got started. Just a pencil and a dream. Those are the most requested signings that I get. So I love those. I love them. They're all really good. They're very well written quotes. Yeah, they're very, very cool, very memorable.
Yeah.
And that's the other Joey. So he was kind of deeper, and he says, "Henry, come on down to the studio. There's something I want to show you." Something like that. And then when you see him at the end, it's just so sad to see him all old and just in a little cheesy little. There was another line. Let me look it up. There was another line that was my first official line of Joey Drew, and it was a promo video for Dark Revival.
Yeah, the audio log.
Yeah, it was a log, and it's like a 1 minute YouTube video. Yeah, that was my very first official line into. For being the new Joey. Where is it? Yeah, and it's just the visual is just a tape recorder.
Yeah.
And it says like from the desk of Joey Drew, 1931 or something like that. Here's the line. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So it says you press play and then you hear, "It's been said that dreaming can make it so, and my friends, it has." Take two. Here at the studio, we don't always get it in one take.
Yeah.
Just ask Carl. How's it going, Carl? Hang in there. Let's see. Here we go. Take two. It's been said that dreaming can make it so. And my friends, it has. In 1931, 1931 is going to be an amazing year at Joey Drew Studios. We're growing, knocking out a few windows, putting in a few desks, and collecting the finest talent money can buy. Nothing is too good for my studio family. So, what can you expect in the coming months? Well, I can't say much, just too many secrets being cooked up in the kitchen. But what I can say is that big things are coming. Massive things. You just watch. At Joey Drew Studios, we're going to bring dreams to life.
That's so cool, yeah. Great, very great.
Okay, that'll be $1,000. I already got paid for that. Yeah, that was the very first one, and then there was a big long delay for the release of the game. I think. Do you remember for a while there here in the United States? You're not from the United States, but in the United States we have April Fools, April 1st. I don't know if you have that in.
Yeah, but it's not in April. It's in December.
Okay. Well. Here it's April 1st. The Meatly would contact me and say, "Hey, we want to do something with the fans. Can you do this promo trailer for a game that's not
the Bendy Royale?"
Yeah, Bendy Royale. Don't forget Bendy crates. So we would record those, and I did a few of those before Dark Revival ever came out. And then with all the things that happened with Joey Drew Studios and all that stuff, there came a time when it was kind of like, oh, wow, is this ever going to happen? And it got to a point when I would tell people, yeah, I'm in the new Bendy game, and so much time went by. After a while, people were like, yeah, shut up, you're not in no Bendy. There is no new Bendy game. And then when it finally happened, it was like, oh, finally, yeah, it's almost worth the wait.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't remember. I think.
I don't remember either. I think we were doing favorite Joey lines.
Yeah, but after. No, I don't remember. It's okay.
That's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever we talk about, that's great.
Okay, so let's go with the 5 and the last question.
Okay.
The last one. Are you currently working on other projects or other games or series or other subs besides Bendy? Anything you want to promote?
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're all here to support you, so.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good.
I happen to be very lucky at this moment in my career. I'm very busy with a lot of other things. I live here in San Diego, California. I'm very active in the San Diego theater community. I do a lot of plays on stage. I just finished working with UCSD, the University of California, San Diego. We did The Seagull by Anton Chekhov, and I played Dr. Dorn in that. Just finished that last weekend, and now next week I'm going to start working on another play with the La Jolla Playhouse. It's for what's called their Pop Tour, which is a show that goes around to local schools and does a show for students.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I recently voiced a couple other video games. For those that don't know, I am also the voice of Captain Vakel Sean of the USS Enterprise F in Star Trek Online. And just last week, I recorded a new episode for that. I guess like a chapter or a campaign or however they release, because it's an ongoing online game. I've been voicing Captain Sean and many other characters in Star Trek Online for, gosh, about 16 years now. So this episode you and I are recording, I think, is going to come out October. This episode of Star Trek I just recorded will be released September 13th, so it might already be out there. And then I just recorded, I'm still in the process of recording a huge project. It's for a virtual reality game called The Thrill of the Fight. And I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a virtual boxing game. And you are the boxer, and you put on a visor, and you pick an opponent from around the world.
Yeah.
And I'm the voice of the coach. So I'm the guy that you're training with, and I'm the guy that's in your ear the whole time saying, hey, yeah, that last round wasn't so good, Ed. You need to get in there and give him the jab. Yeah. So I've had several recording sessions with those people. I don't know when it's all gonna drop. But yeah, if you play The Thrill of the Fight 2, I will be the guy that's in your ear the entire game. The coach. I think it's Coach Berg. So I'm the guy you train with. What else am I doing? Oh, coming up this October, on October 4th here in San Diego, I will be at the an event called Scream Diego, and it's a horror-based fan con. So if you're a horror game, a horror book, horror movie fan, it's a fan con, but for all those type of people. I will have a signing table where I've made a few horror games, just a couple. Bendy being the most popular one right now. I'll be doing signings at that table, and then later in the day, it's just a one-day con, I'll be moving into one of the panel rooms and actually telling true ghost stories of downtown San Diego. ghost tours and history of San Diego and things like that is something that I'm very into. So I'll be telling ghost stories at that event. Then on October 25th, myself and Sean Crisden, who you know as the voice of the Ink Demon, we're going to be in El Centro, California, which is a couple of hours east of San Diego. We're going to be at a one-day con out there called Imperial Valley Entertainment Convention at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sports Complex. And we're looking forward to that. When I get together with any of my castmates from Bendy and the Dark Revival, we always have a good time, even if it's just online. But I've been lucky enough to hang out with Sean Crisden, Aaron Lane, and Eric Raw, who is the voice of Porter in the game. We've hung out in person, and they're just great people, and we have a blast whenever we're together. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Sean again, just about a month's time. So if you're in Southern California or anywhere where you can make it out, we'd love to see you. Come on out and just hang with us. You don't have to buy any prints or anything. Just come and take pictures with us and say hi. We'd love to see you. What else am I working on? What else? I should be working on my backyard and like cleaning my house. Doing some laundry because it's a mess. You know, it piles up.
It's a mess. Yeah.
Kind of look like Joey Drew Studios, right?
You actually look like Joey Drew.
Yeah, it does. It looks like what happened here. I also teach voiceover. I have voiceover students. Before this interview, I was just finishing up with a voice student online. And next week, I'm starting a 6-week in-person voiceover class here in San Diego, where I'll have 20 students, and I'll be co-teaching that with a good friend of mine, Bill Corkery, of Bill Corkery Productions, who is a sound audio engineer, and he's also a voice actor. I've recorded, oh my gosh, probably 90% of my video game work with Bill Corkery at his studios in Mission Valley, San Diego. So I'm teaching that with him. Looking forward to that. What else? That's enough. That's enough out of me. What about you? What are you working on, and what's happening next with you? What's going to happen with your series?
Well, for now, for my personal life, the biggest project that I'm actually working on is, as you know, the series that I made with Lauren Singer, The Colors. That is a mini series where I'm interviewing the cast from Bendy and the Ink Machine and Dark Revival, and so you are part of this section, and you are the episode 2, which will be released in October 1st, and then I will be recording for I don't know if I can say this because I usually left the preview for the next interview in the ending of the video, but I'm going to the third episode will be released in, so it will be great for the Inktober thing. It will be epic.
Cool.
Then
That's great.
That's
great. And just shortly after that, we're both going to be there in El Centro together. So anybody who watches this or listens to this and you want to meet me and Sean, come and see us in El Centro, October 25th. And I think it's you can go to www.imperialvalleysc.com, or it's the website is Terrestro, TERR Estro. Something like that. If you just kind of play around with the letters.
Actually, if you want, you can send me the link in Discord, and I'm going to put it in the description.
Put it in the notes. Yeah. Okay, I'd love to do that. Because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's okay. And then I will be recording with, I don't remember the name, but the voice actress with and then and then and then and then and then I think we're done with that. We will be this person, and then hopefully immediately someday. Maybe.
Someday, you know, we'd all like to see that. We'd all like to speak to him in person.
Yeah.
He's a mystery, you know. It's like you never know where he is or how to get a hold of him or when he's going to show up. And even just the puppet. I just would like to talk to the puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the puppet's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm very happy for you that you're doing this series. I like your style. I saw your interview with Lauren. It was beautifully done. I like your artwork, your graphics work that you do, and it's all very well done.
Thank you.
Good for you. I hope you continue to achieve the things you want to out of all this. And yeah, the fandom is so talented, so creative, artistically and digitally. There's so much that I don't know a lot of it. But if you send me this information,
Okay,
I'll
actually, let me see if I can find a picture of this mod, because you probably saw something about it, because it was so huge that hold on, let me find the picture.
You know what? That happens quite a bit, though. I think this would be a good point to say this. With all the mods that go on out there, or fan-based iterations of the Bendyverse, a lot of times people reach out to myself and other members of the Bendy cast and say, "Hey, can you do this part in our project?" And it's like, I wish I could, but like, Joey Drew is just my job.
Yeah.
I do the voice, but I don't own the voice. If you want anything like that, I'd be happy to do it, but you got to work that out through the Meatly. The Meatly owns, you know, the rights to the character and says if it's okay that I do work as the character. So
Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention that, because we get that a lot.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, so
But
yeah, that's it.
did you find that link? Or just
No,
send me
my
that
phone
link?
just died. My phone just died. Just died. Okay, so a friend of mine make this wallpaper for you.
I love that. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
it
love
it made it for this interview.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Just for this interview?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here's
We gotta draw.
the desk, the logo.
That's fantastic. We gotta like scooch Bendy over to the side and put me there, Dave, sitting at the desk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I want that. I'm gonna get that wallpaper, and I'm just gonna like slap a color picture of me going, "Hey."
yeah, it will be so great.
Awesome. Your friend did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let your friend know that's brilliant.
His name is Aitor Games.
It's beautiful. Fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I want it. Man, I wish I could speak Spanish. I do it in Spanish. Gracias.
Gracias. The callers con Bendy content creator.
Great. That's
Someday. Let me take a few lessons and I'll come back.
okay.
Oh, and then, so like, stay tuned for the next episode with the voice of... You want something like that?
I don't know. This will be just for not only for this interview. It will be for the rest of the videos of my channel.
Okay.
Something like thank you for watching, or something like that. You're coming from the colors interview and that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you're rolling on this. Let's see if you like this. And I can do whatever. So.
Yeah.
All right. As the credits roll, we're going to say... All right.
This is Joey Drew saying thank you for watching The Callers with Bendy content creator and yours truly, Joey Drew. Now, Make sure to stay tuned for future episodes with other cast members from Bendy and the Dark Revival. Now, get back to work. Oh, work hard.
Work hard.
Work happy.
Work happy. See you later.
Woo! Ooh, that's so cool. That's so cool, man. Ooh, I got goosebumps on everything. Oh my god.
Okay, that'll be $1,000.
Ooh, that was so cool, man. Ooh.
You might be able to use that on all of them. No, I'm seriously. I can go get a jar of peanut butter to gargle and do it as the ink demon if you like. No, only Sean can do that.
Yeah, only Sean can do that.
Yeah, get something from all of us, and I hope it all works out.
Yeah.
So,
well,
was that good?
It was
just something else?
Perfect, bro. It was perfect. I mean, I always wanted to talk with, I don't know, the creator, with the voice actors from the characters, and this is a dream come true. I'm talking to Lauren. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk with. This is a dream come true to me. This is that is why I'm so excited to this. I mean, this is my favorite game from all my life. Basically, I played this game since I was a kid, and now I'm almost adult. I'm almost a big guy.
Yeah, young adult.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much. That means a lot to hear. And again, what I appreciate the most out of this entire experience is, again, I've made a bunch of video games. I've done a bunch of characters, but this one is different. The fandom is different. Everybody is just so welcoming and so appreciative of what we do. And then with the cast, we've all become good friends. And we have a good time when we're with each other. And I don't think there's many franchises that are like that. The entire cast, we're a group of friends, and we have a good time when we're with each other. And we want to continue having a good time working with each other. So I hope we can continue to do just that. And it's with people like you doing things like this that makes that all possible and makes us want to continue doing Bendy work and staying part of this amazing universe of Bendy and the Dark Revival, Bendy and the Ink Machine, and soon to be Bendy and the Ink Factory. All right.
By the way, if you need all the link, if you need to send me a link or anything to put it in the description of the video, send me for Discord. I'm going to put it.
Sure. And I don't know you edit wise if you're gonna put like pop-up images or anything like that, but I can send you pictures, like clips for the appearances that we're gonna be doing and things like that.
Yeah. I'm going to put it in the edition. Yeah.
Okay, man. Great. Good work. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, my friend.
Well, adios.
Adios.
Nos vemos.
Thank you for joining BCC and Lauren Singer, the voice of Allison.
There's always hope.
And
Alice Angel!
for interview 1 of the Callers Initiative. Keep your eyes on this channel for more fan-made content and coverage of official Bendy content.
See you soon.